This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Okay. So last class we discussed about that how to create the groups, some set of groups, how to create the set options. So all these options we created, we done. Why we are going to use the group options, how to create the group in the Tableau. So then what is the set, how to create the set, that options I showed in the last class. Any doubt is there in that? Okay. So first, let me share my screen. Now in the group by members we created in the last class, how to create the group one set of product. If I want to create in one group, we are going to use the group options. So then group by dimensions and group by dimension, group by measures options, and here group by dimension by colors options also be applied. Group by members, group by dimension is different, group by measure is different, because all these bars consider as a measures, all these text consider as a text option, means all these are the product name, that is the dimension, all these are the numbers. So that's why here in the measures only the calculation options we have in that, maximum, minimum, so then profit, sales, all these options we have in the measures options. That means bars considered as a values. Okay, so that is we called as a group by measures. Group by dimension means particular text we can create as a one extra bar. It's going to create a when we are going to create a group by dimension option. So then we applied some of colors, all these things for that group. Group by members means particular products. If I want to uh, put it into the one group, I want to create a one group particular products, all these are related product in one group. Like this, if you want to create group by members options, so we have in that. And next options we done top 5 products. We created set option. Top 5 or bottom 5 product if you want to display, top 5 products, top 10 products if you want to display, or else from which product we are got highest profit. If you want to see the top 10 product, if you want to see that top 10 customers name, or else top 10 status it is, if you want to display, we are going to create the set options. See, we drag and dropped into the filter options, automatically that information is going to display to us. Okay, so this is the options we have in that. So this is we call as a set option. Once if you create the set, uh, okay, next in that, when we are going to create the top 10 product or bottom 5 product, we are going to create the set. Okay, so in that we have some of options, conditions also we have in that. What is that condition? I want to know that more than or less than. Like if I want to apply the condition means more than 25, so this is my profit, more than 25 or equal 25, or else less than 25 details. If you want to see that, we are going to use a we are going to applying the condition. For example, in that we have in the, suppose I will show you that if I drag and drop into the I don't want customer name, subcategory. If I drag and drop into the subcategory, after that sales into the text option, sales into the text option. Now see, this is the sales details we have in that. But I want to know that more than 25. So what's the means greater than 25 amount from which product we got. I want to put some of condition means less than 25 or more than 25 to 50. Like this, if you want to apply the options, so we are going to use a condition options. We are going to use how to use the conditions. We can select the category wise, subcategory wise also we can select, or else customer wise also we can select. So that's why what I am going to do that. Okay, let me see that. I'm going to remove that. So I'm going to select the customer name, select the customer name, from which customer we have to get grade more than 25. How much more than 25, from which customer we have to receive. I want to know that only greater than 25 or less than 25. If you want to apply these kind of options, we are going to use the conditions option. In that, say customer name, and in the sales into the columns, this is my information, so we have in that. Now in the customer name, right click on that, create set, click on that. We can rename for that set, set by example, set by condition, set by condition we applied like that. Now uh, here see, before we use the top option, top 10 product, bottom 10 product. Once if you select the top 10, select the by field options, then only all the details it's going to activate. Click on that. See here option is there, bottom 10 or top 10 we can select. But now I don't want to use the top options, I want to use the conditions. Click on that condition. Now see, by field option is there. Here option is there in that sales. I want to see that about the sales, greater sales means that's the amount is going to display, right? That's why sales. Here select the sales option. In the drop down button, click on the drop down button, see equals or greater than, or greater than equals, only the greater than or sorry, lesser than equals, greater than equals, all the informations we have in that. Which one you want, we can select the option. For example, I am going to select the option here. Okay. Less than, example I will show you that, less than 10,000. Less than 10,000 or 5,000, how much you want, we can select that options. So now here, click on that. Okay. So then whoever made a sales greater than 25,000 or less than 10,000, however you want, we can apply that options also. So then, for example, whoever made a sales less than 10,000, if I want to see that information, so click on that. Okay. Then click on OK. See, now it's not going to affect to anything. So same options is showing here, but whatever we created set by conditions, it's going to display in the sets option. Drag and drop into the filter. If I drag and drop into the filter, see, now it's going to display the options. So less than 10,000, whoever made sales less than 10,000, all the informations it's going to display to us. Okay. So if you want to change, if you want to edit the information, again click on that. I don't want this 10,000. For example, I want to apply 20,000. If you want to apply the 20,000, again click on that, edit set. Here option is there. For example, 20,000. 20,000. Click on OK. See, automatically it's going to change. We can check it the informations options. So we can see that informations also. And here, once if you select the informations, after that, um, one second, ma. Ah. So here, this is the information greater than 20,000. Now see, it's showing here greater than 10,000 or more than 20,000. Sorry, less than 20,000 who are made the sale. All the information it's going to display. If you want, we can edit greater than 25,000 or greater than 10,000, however you want. So we can use in the conditions. Okay. So now the one which is not selected. Okay, so open sets by measure chart, because for example, in that, once whenever we are going to use the information, click on that. Here option is there, in and out of set options. What is that in and out means? In means selected one. Click on that. See, in, select these options, then click on OK. In means selected one. Out means which is not selected, that is we call as a out option. So once if you select the in and out option, once if you select this option, see, if I select so already we selected the information. So means in means which is selected, out means which is not selected options going to display to us. How it's going to display? I want to see that information. Suppose if I drag the information outside, I don't want this filter. Now chart is going to set by condition. Click on that. Show in and out option. Select the in, then click on OK. See that information, top 10, so means less than 20,000. What are the sales we done? We can, or else if you, I will show you that in and out. Okay. So one more options I am going to take. Once if you apply, it will not going to work. That's why. So now less than 20,000, or else if you want to give that less than 15,000. So then click on OK. See now automatically it's going to change. Edit set. See now less than 10,000. Apply. Okay. Now see the chart is going to changing the information. Like this we can see the information. If you want to convert as a table wise, we can see the table wise. Less than 10,000, whatever sales we made, all the information it's going to display to us. Got it? Like this we can select the information. Next up in that set by condition. I want to rename for that. Here set by condition. Next one more option. So first whatever we created set by member. Here already we created set by member options we created. Take a new sheet. Already we created set by members. Set by members, where is that? See here group by members. We have set by members, is there or not? Okay, I am going to select them. Okay, so I will show you that. I'm going to remove all the details simultaneously. If you do, you can understand easily. First, already we created top 10 customers we created, right? So in your chart tableau, in your system, already you created top 10 customer informations you created. Now what I am going to do that, drag the customer name into the rows and sales into the columns options. Okay, sales into the columns, drag and drop into the columns. This is the informations we have. I want to know that top 10 customers means from which customer we made highest sale, top 10 sales information. If you want to say that, we have to create a set option. So drag and drop the top 10 customers informations, we have to drag and drop into the filter option. Once if you drag and drop into the filter option, see now top 10 information, top 10 customer information, it's going to display to us. Means in that we have two options in that. See, click on that in filter column, drop down button. Here one more option is there, show in and out of set option. In means which one selected one we called as a in. Out means which is not selected, that is we called as a in. Out. In means which is selected one. Out means which is not selected, that is we called as a out option. That means all these are the in option. Click on that in and out of set. See now it's showing here, select all. Automatically it's going to select. Just I will show you that. Click on OK. After see all the information is going to display for us. But now I want to know that only the top 10 customer information. Click on that show filter option. If I click on that show filter option, it's going to display here in the right side. It's going to display, see, show filter, that information so we got. Okay, untick that all. I want to know only the in, means which one we selected, means top 10 customer information. If you want to see that, click on that in. Okay, so now select out and tick this. See out, which is not selected, that options it's going to display to us. So now again click on that all the information is going to display. Untick, click on that in, out, which options you want to display, we can select the informations. So now all if you want, or else untick this one. Only in new options means which is we selected, means top 10 customer information it's going to display in the in option. Out means which is not selected, all the customer information is good, means out of 10 whatever we created, so which is not selected, that information it's going to display in the out option. If you want to display all the information, so we can select the all option. See, entire information is going to display. This is we call as a in and out option. Got it? If I click on that in, only the in option is going to display to us. Select the table wise, we can select the top 10. So then untick this in, out, which is not selected, all the information is going to display. If you want all entire informations, it will come to us. Understood? So this is the information when we are going to create the filter in and out option, it's going to display to us. Understood about that in, when we are going to use means for all the filter options, when we created the set all these things, so we can, or else if you create the um, uh, top bottom 5 product set by conditions, top 10 customer, top 10 products, whenever we are going to create the set, so drag and drop into the filter, select the in and out options, automatically that information is going to display. Got it? I will give you 5 minutes. Everyone should try this one in and out. Then select the conditions. We have to create the conditions. Means set by conditions we have to create. Any doubt is there? Uh, Manaswini, about that test, they will put into the group ma tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So, what what's the format of test? Is that online or offline? So all these things they will put into the group, or else tomorrow we have class. No, tomorrow I will tell. Okay, about that exam. I think all these are online class. Online exam. I think online. I think online. So tomorrow I will tell about that exam. Okay. Yeah. Got it? About that conditions, how to create the condition set by conditions, all these things. Any doubt is there? So I will give you the 5 minutes. You should try about that set by conditions and how to use the in and out options you have to create. All these are questions is there. Okay. Any doubts about that? Okay. Try it. Let it be see then. If you got any confusions, any doubts, anything, put it in the chat box.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
ma'am, on the right side of your screen, how did you get that in and out, all in and out? About that, show me, ma'am. Yeah, this
Here,
one.
after drag the top 10 customers into the filter in the left side here, ma. Okay. So click on the drop down button, select the show filter options. If you click on that show filter, see, I am going to untick. See, it's not going to display, right? So click on that drop down button, select the show filter, automatically that options it will come.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. See, if I select automatically chart is going to change. This is the in out option. This is the in option. Automatically the chart is going to change. Like this we can, which is not, which is means in means which one selected one it's going to display, out means which is not selected that option is going to display to us. Has everyone finished, ma? Or are you still doing? Once if we select the in and out options, okay, we can see by showing the in and out option based on my conditions, we can use. So what is my conditions? So we can use the options. If we want to see the top 10 or then other options or all the informations based on my conditions, we can use the in or and option or out options we can use. Clear? Is everyone done or still working? Done? Okay. What about others? Okay. Is everyone done or still working? Done? Okay. See now, this this is how we are going to use in and out option based on my conditions. We can apply in my chart. So we can, I used here only the customer name. We can select the product name. City wise also we can see that we can create a, so category wise, country wise, state wise, then uh, product wise, all these options we can create based on that conditions we can apply using the set option. So once if we select the after create the sets, if you drag and drop into the filter option, so click on the drop down button, select the show filter. In the right side we can see by showing the in and out options. Based on that conditions we can apply the in and out options. We can apply based on our conditions, we can use that options. But it no, for every filter we will get every filter means once if we create the sets, then only we will get. See now, here we created some of groups, all these things we created. No, instead of that set, if I select the example, group by measures, all these things, this one, rename. If I select group by measures, drag and drop into that. So this the options is going to all select all, then click on OK. So that informations, uh, select the subcategory, drag and drop into that. So then sales into the columns, these kind of options we got. If I select click on that, here see we don't have in and or options, we don't have for groups, and for bin, and before we created folders, hierarchies, all these things it will not. Only for sets, that in and out options it will come, because in that we are going to applying the conditions. Okay, when we are going to use the conditions, we can use the in and out options, we can use based on that our conditions, we can see the information. In that visualizations we can see that information. Got it? Next options in that, so before we done some of functions, means text functions, date and time functions. So then okay, in that concatenate, split functions, all these options we done. Now um, one more functions we have in that count function also we can, already we done in the count function also. Actually, what is that count function means? Number of students, how many students in the list, how many employees are in the list, how many products in the list, how many states in the list, like this. If how many times we exported the product, so like this I want to see that like a count wise number of times. Okay, how many numbers, how many cells, how many employees, how many products. If you want to see that, we are going to use the count functions, we are going to use. Already once we use the count functions. Okay, now I want to know that how many employees means how many customers we have in our data, means how many customers we have in our company. I want to see that because in that customer name already we have in that customer is there. So that's why I want to know that how many customers we have. If I want to see that number of customer, here already we have in that, here customer name, how many customers we have, I want to see that. How many products, how many times we exported, all the details. If you want to see that, we can select the count function. Once if you select the count function, number of, or else for example if I have the salary slip or employees details, if I have, I want to see that number of employees, how many employees we have in that, in our company, how many employees working in the company. If you want to see that, we are going to use the count function. But now we don't have the employees because we have customer in our data. That's why I'm going to select the number, how many customers means how many um, customers we have, for how many customers we exported the product, all these things. If you want to see that, who are the regular customer, how many customers we have in this particular list, in this table. If you want to count the customer names, all these things, we are going to use the count functions, we are going to use. How to use the count functions? Example, go to analyst options, click on that. See here, create calculated field. Okay, click on that. See now automatically that informations we are going to get here. Number of example I am going to give that number of customer. Now here count function. Select the count function. It's going to ask expression means so I want to know that if I select the employee ID, if I select so number of customers we can select employee ID. We have employee ID or one second. Product here. Order ID we have. We can select order ID also. We can select. I'm going to select here. Select the order ID. If I have the customer ID, we can select the customer ID also. Select this one. Click on OK. See now we got that number of customer. Drag and drop into the text. See now total number of customers it's going to display. 8047 customers we have in that. That customers given the order. So that means order ID. Using the order ID I selected. If you want to select, we can select the customer also we can select. See now if I want to apply the options, right click on that, edit. If I don't want this one, if you want to select a customer name, because some customers is going to repeat, no, that's why I selected ID. Click on that. See now here, close the parenthesis. The calculation is valid. Then click on OK. So drag and drop into the text automatically number of customers. Same options we got. See 8047 customers we have in our list, in my data set, in my data. Like this we can select number of employees, how many employees working, so then how many products we have, employees, how many employees in the list, all the details. If you want to count, we are going to use the count function. We can select the product name also, how many product we exported. If you want to see that also, we can select that. Example, product name, where is that product name, ma'am? Right click. Here also we can select a create calculated field. Here count 1, already count is there, no, count 1 I am going to give. Here select this one, count function. Before that, number of product exported, I want to see that how many product we exported. If you want to see that, count function, expression, product name, we have the product name. Click on that. So now the calculation is valid. It's going to display. Suppose if I got any error, anything, I'm not going to close the parenthesis. See, the calculation contains error. If I click on the drop down button, it's going to display. See, expected closing the parenthesis or comma. While so like this options is going to display for us. So here close the parenthesis. So then okay. Now we got that number of product. Again drop and drag and drop into the text option. See now same option is going to display. Number of product, number of ID, number of customer. Because for them how these many times we exported. Product exported these many times, like this number of times it's going to display. Got it? So whatever we are going to create the formulas, all these things, it's going to display to us in that So many formulas we applied, right? All the formulas, if you want to see that column wise, if you want to see, click on the data source here. Click on the data source. What are the functions we applied? What are the formulas we applied? All the information is going to display. Now we applied number of product, no? Number of customer, number of product, all these things we applied, no? Let me see that. See now, what are the functions we applied? All the functions going to display in our table. We combined using the concatenate functions we combined. So now ends with contains replace options. All the functions going to display. If I click on that, here we can select count and replace. Which functions we used, that option is going to display. So here we can delete the options. We can edit every options we have in that. So functions, days, month wise, what are the functions we applied? All the information it's going to display to us. Group by dimension, split function, group by measures, number of customers. See, it's calculated here like this. Number of customers, number of product we exported, all the information. Means what are the functions we applied? All the functions going to add in our table. Got it? Just check it in the data source options. How many functions we applied? All the information is going to display. Next options in that, we can select the select the here new worksheet option. See now here, next options in that, we used in and out options. After that, I want to know that. So profit earned or not, loss incurred, accrued, we got that loss, or profit earned or not. All the informations if you want to apply, I want to know that. We have so many data details, all these things we have in that. So I want to know that in this particular product I got profit or not, or loss incurred or not. All these informations if I want to see that, how much profit we got, how much loss, entire informations if you want to get, we have to apply the if function. In that, see, this is the count function. Now I am going to rename for that counter. Click on that. So here I want to if you want to change the details, number of product or number of customers, we can select here. We can change the name, double click on that. Here we can change the sheet name, we can change. If you want, we can select these options also. Click on that. Here next I want to know that we got profit or not, we got profit earned or not, loss accrued or incurred the loss in my particular product. All these details if you want to see that, we have to apply the functions. How to apply the functions? So we sold so many products, all these things in the 10,000 data is there in the particular date, we exported the product, all these informations we have, but we sold some of product. So but I want to know that we got profit or not, or loss incurred, loss accrued or not, all the loss we got or profit we got or not, I want to see that information. If you want to see that, we have to apply the if functions we are going to apply. How to apply the if functions? Example, go to create field, here function if second one, this one. Okay, here I want to see that Oh, before that I want to give this the heading. No, click on that. If function, I want to see that in the profit only. We got profit or loss we got. If I want to see that, select the if function. In that profit, select the profit. If it is a greater than 0. Okay. So when we are going to loss, it's going to display in the minus. Negative value is going to display. No. That's why I selected here greater than 0. So then that options, I want to display profit earned. Enter. Else while applying the function, when we are going to use the text, we have to display with the double quotes. Okay. Loss occurred. So now like this we applied. After that we have to end the function. End the function. Now see, the calculation is valid. It's going to display. Whenever we are applying the if functions, automatically it's going to display the sum of example. It's going to display to us. Okay. So then click on OK. See, this is the information so we have in that. Okay. Now I want to drag and drop into the column. If I drag and drop into the column, see, last accrued profit option is going to display. Now drag the profit into the text option. So now all the information is going to display. How much we got lost, what is my profit, we can see the information. Or else product wise, if you want to see that, drag the product or subcategory into the rows. See now subcategory wise, all these are the losses, all these are the profit. Entire information is going to display. Okay. Because so many times accessories we exported, in that total entire table 10,000 data is there in that. All these are in the accessories we got loss, profit also we got. Like this entire table information it's going to display to us. Or else we can select the category, drag and drop into that. So we can select the category. How it's going to display, I will show you that. Click on that subcategory. So I don't want this category. After that subcategory, see now all these are the subcategories. What is the expense means loss we got, minus with the negative values it's going to display. All these are the losses, all these are the profit we are it's going to display to us. Segment wise, if you want to see that also, drag the I will show it a little bit. Where is that segment? Drag and drop into the segment. See now all these are the informations going to display. These are the segment wise that information it's going to display. If I want to see that profit and loss, click on that format option, font. So select the little bit, I'm going to increase the font sizes. So if I want to see that colors, all these things we can apply. So that is okay. Colors, if you want, we can apply the colors. After that, I want to see that all the profit earned, all these columns, if you want to display different colors, losses, if you want to display different colors. Where is our function here? Function 2, right? Here. Drag and drop into the colors. See now, all these are the losses, all these are the profit. So we can change the colors also here. So click on that edit colors. We can select the edit colors. So losses I want to display in the red color, profit I want to display in the green. However you want, we can select. See, all these are the options it's going to display. See, whatever we applied, same details data, it's going to display in the data source. Click on the data source. See, now in the end, see, loss in this particular product we got loss, in this particular product bookcases we earned profit. See, now earned profit, loss, all these are the options. Entire information it's going to display to us in the particular date orders. When we are going to select the based on the table, means order id, order data, in this particular date we got profit or not, or else loss, we got entire informations it's going to display. So whatever we applied the functions, it's going to display in our table also. So in the loss we got in which envelope in this particular date, so we got that loss. After that, if I have the um, envelope in any other options, in that we are getting, see here, profit we got in the particular days, we got the profit from envelope. Like this informations it's going to display to us. Understood? I will give you 5 minutes. Okay. Everyone should try. If you want to edit the function, I will show you that functions. Right click, edit. Here like this we have to apply the function. Like this we have to apply the function. Same as it is, you can apply the function also, you will get that. Clear? Any doubt is there? Okay, try it once, we will check in that. This is the function. You can apply same functions in your system also. Any doubts? Any confusions? If you have any confusions, doubts, anything, put it into the chat box. In the chat box, you can put it into the. I will let me see that. Reply me. If you reply, then only I can understand whether it's you got it or not. All these things you understood or not. Everything we can. I can see. No, I can understand. Done. Is everyone finished or still doing? If you have doubts or not, if you don't have any doubts, anything, so put it into the chat box. Then only come to know that whether it's you got it or not. Done. Any doubts? Okay. Okay, Sanvi. What about others? Okay. Okay. Rename for the chart. Profit. So next, one more function. In that, I want to know that, for example, uh, when we are going to use the profit or loss options, if we want to find out, we can use the category wise, also we can use a subcategory wise. So we can expand the options based on that our requirement. We can use the options also. In the, for example, one more example I will show you that, um, drag the category into the rows. Category into the rows. In column, I'm going to use this function. In the column, I got that functions options. Profit into the text, so that we knows very well about that. Profit into the text option. Drag and drop into the profit into the text. See, we got this kind of options, right? Convert into the pie chart. We can convert into the pie chart. Click on that pie chart. See, now these are the options we have in that. So here we can select the entire data, all these things we can select, or click on that. Sorry, here. So we can select presenter mode, all these things. So we can select in the option. But now I want to know that, select the entire value. If I select the entire view, if I select that, information is going to display like that. If you want to see that values along with that pie chart, if you want to see that, drag the profit into labels. Profit into labels. Automatically that entire information, see, this the red color, that is the loss, this is the profit. In this particular office appliance, this is the loss, this is the profit for us. Like this is going to display the information, so we can see that information. If you want, we can change the colors also, we can change sizes also. If you want to display, click on that size options little bit, we can increase the sizes also. Here in that marks options, in this page, we can increase the sizes. Or else if I don't want this one, we can select the bar chart options, we can select line chart options. Inside it's going to display the, what is that loss, it's going to display. Click on that. So here square, so then circle. Like this we can select the informations. Text wise, if you want to see that, see, text wise also we can see the options based on that our requirement. The office appliance, all these are the profit, these are the loss option. This the profit, this the loss, this the profit, this the loss. Like this we can see the options. In the category wise, we can check the informations. Means category wise, what is my profit, what is my sales, that information, so we can see that. Understood? If you select that text, then only text wise it's going to display to us. Suppose if I select the pie chart, we can select the pie chart options. Whatever we created, that option is going to display. Or else Gantt bar. So this the Gantt chart. So polygon chart widths. See, all these are, because the table is not in the proper in the polygon tool. So select these options. I am going to select the pie chart only. I am going to select this kind of options. So we got. Click on that however you want. So we can select the options. If we want to select the pie chart, this is the information. So we have all these are the loss. This is the profit for us. If you want to change, we can change here also. We can change. Click on that edit color option. If we click on that, only the loss option is going to display. This is the profit. So about this, we can select the information. So we can select. Or else click outside, click on that edit color, click on that edit color. Instead of that red, we can select the any other options. Like this also we can select the informations, then click on OK. Automatically it's going to change. Oh, here I didn't select the edit colors. Click on that. This is the options. It's going to change. Okay, see, automatically it's going to change. So we can select a presenter view also. See, entire information is going to display. Escape. or else here a text we selected. No, select the text. Click on that presenter view. See, all these are the losses, all these are the profit. Escape options, go to back. So like this we can create the options. This is one type of if functions we can use. Got it? I want to rename for that. Rename profit loss with chart or else by chart. Any doubts? You can apply here. Any charts we can apply in the marks options. What are the total profit? It's going to display for us. Sum of profit. It's going to display. Clear? Clear? Okay. See, one more if function. So what is that if function means? I want to see that. I want to create one more calculated field. Calculated field is nothing but, so that is the formulas. When we are going to, if I want to find out some particular product information or else in that particular product customers informations if we want to get or sales or profit, we have to by using the calculation field means we are going to get the values. So if one more calculation means I want to see that sales performance. What is that sales performance means? In that I want to know that if sales value is greater than 20,000, I want to display it's a high. Suppose if it is a less than 20,000, I want to display the so lowest font size means lowest performance means lowest sale. Okay, if I want to display greater than sales is greater than 20,000, I want to display the high performance. If it's a less than 20,000, I want to display lowest performance information. So if you want to display, we are going to use another type of chart options we are going to use. Got it? So these functions we will continue tomorrow. Okay. So this the option. Any doubt is there in that conditions by sets by conditions, if functions, profit earned or loss got, everything in that, any confusions, doubts, anything is there? No? Any doubts? Okay.